Hey everyone, Smiles here. Just wanted to give you an update on my progress along the trail, show you some footage from a TV spot that was done on me, and show you the gear that I'm planning to take on my next section, and then answer a few questions that I've gotten from folks. So I'll start with an update of my progress on the trail. So far, I've done the stretch from my home county, Langley County, all the way to the eastern terminus, and that's about 750 miles. I've still got about 350 miles left from Langley County to the western terminus, so that'll be where I'll be heading out next. If you've been following along, you might remember that last month I was interviewed for a piece, so I just wanted to show you that segment with NBC26 out of Green Bay. I thought they did a really nice job.
A living kidney donor is challenging herself to hike all 1,200 miles of the Ice Age Trail to show the world what an organ donor can accomplish. 59-year-old Jean Adams, a retired fish biologist from Anago, donated her kidney to a complete stranger just over a year ago. She says it took her 8 weeks to recover, and now she's back to living an active life. Now Adams is on a mission to prove kidney donors can still live full lives with just one kidney.
And I just want to assure folks that are feeling healthy and active that it'll be a disruption for sure. It'll be a couple of months disruption in your activity, but you will return to your full activity level afterwards, and you'll have a spring in your step because you saved a life.
Any last message you want to get out there about what you're doing?
Yeah, I would just say a lot of people ask me when I was going through this, we're born with two kidneys. Doesn't that mean that we need two kidneys? But point of fact is you don't need two. If you remove one, the other one will pick up the slack. So really, even though you're born with two, you're born with a spare. So you might as well share your spare.
Adams is already halfway through her journey. She believes she can accomplish her goal of hiking all 1,200 miles of the Ice Age Trail in just under 35 more days on the trail. Had some questions from folks about the gear I'm bringing, so I just thought I'd run through everything that I'm going to bring on my next stretch. So this is the bag all packed and ready to go. I'll just walk you through everything that's in it. We'll start on this outer back pocket. I've got a bunch of rain gear. Got an umbrella, rain jacket, rain pants, rain gloves. I've also got a closed cell foam sit pad just for sitting on the ground. Turn around to this side pocket. I've got a trowel and a bidet for digging cat holes. I've got a head net for mosquitoes. I've got a dead cat for putting on my phone when it's windy out. And I've got soap, sunscreen, and insect repellent. Now this side pocket, I've got my water filter. Down the front, hanging on my shoulder pads, I've got a Sprite bottle for water. Got an ID band with emergency contact information on it. I've got a Skippy peanut butter jar and a spoon in it for cold soaking my food. I've got a Garmin InReach for communicating with my husband when I don't have cell phone coverage. Got a little cord with a clip and a part of a bandana. Now inside the bag, I've got my clothes bag, which is a waterproof Osprey bag. Got my puffy in there. All the maps that I want to bring along for the trail. Spare pair of socks. This is my just in case container. I'll show you the details of that. The container itself is a Mentos gum. This is tarp repair patch, Leuco tape, aqua tabs for purifying water in case I have a problem with my filter,
a mini Bic lighter, and a fuel tablet, solid fuel tablet, antiseptic wipe, safety pin, needle and thread, a few band-aids, some eye lubricant, a spare chapstick, antihistamines, acetaminophen, some bismuth tablets like Pepto-Bismol tablets, compass. I guess that's it.
I got a buff, which I'll use probably mostly as a hat. And I've got a large homemade mosquito net that fits over my umbrella for sleeping at night because I sleep under a tarp. I can also walk around underneath it in camp if I want sort of an upper body protection from mosquitoes. Oops, I realized that I left my go bag in the basement where I was showing the detail of the contents. So the go bag is also in my clothes bag when I'm fully loaded. This is what's inside my go bag. The go bag itself is a little vinyl bag. Got a power pack here and the cord and plug to charge it up. I put some little foam jiggers on the plug to keep the prongs from sticking through the bag. Got a little USB adapter here, toothbrush and floss, little pencil, little piece of bandana for cleaning my glasses, eye drops, little flashlight with a rubber band attached, my wallet, which is a little bit of cash, credit card, and my driver's license, and a couple of cough drops. Then I've got my tarp and 6 stakes. I don't have a tent, I just use a tarp, and I only use the tarp if it's raining or if I'm gonna get dew. Otherwise, I prefer to cowboy camp. Got my ground cloth and a long length of cord for hanging my food to keep it away from bears. I've got my food bag here full of 5 days of food, weighs 6 pounds. I'll show you the details of what's inside that. I've got 5 breakfasts of oatmeal, 5 lunches of instant potatoes with pepperoni, 5 dinners with curry couscous and salmon for 4 of them. I'll eat the other one just plain. And then I've got some homemade granola and 5 cheese crackers. Then inside this plastic trash compactor bag, I've got my sleeping bag and my sleeping socks and a sleeping balaclava. They're all down. It's just a way to extend the warmth of my sleeping bag. And here's my sleeping bag, a synthetic mummy bag, and my trash compactor bag. And this is my sleeping pad, which I use as a pad also between myself and the stuff inside my backpack. So that goes right up against my back in the backpack. Closed cell foam, Nemo switchback. And then my backpack itself is homemade, super lightweight, less than a pound. So the total weight of my pack is a little under 10 pounds. It's about 9.5 pounds. The weight of my food was 6 pounds. If I had my water bottles filled up, that would be 3.5 pounds. So my grand total weight is about 19 pounds when I'm fully loaded with food and water. This is what I'll be wearing on the trail. A pair of pants, trekking poles, tank top, bra, and sleeves that I cut from a bicycle jersey, wide brim hat, socks and shoes with Dirty Girl gaiters. I'll have pepper gel, chapstick, and a small jackknife in my pocket. Wear this rubber band on my wrist for helping me take selfies. Wear this necklace, carry the map of the day in my pocket. And that's it. If you want to see more details on what I'm bringing along, everything is laid out
on my lighter pack site. I'll put a link to it in the description. So it gives brand names and sizes and weights for every little item that I'm bringing along with me. One question somebody asked me about my Garmin InReach and how often I use it. And actually I use it every day because it sends a signal of my location every 10 minutes. And that way my husband can track my progress and know where I am at any given time. But I also use it occasionally when I don't have cell phone service because I can still send text messages with the satellite communication. So it's been very handy. Another gear question I had was if I change my gear depending on how long my trip is. And the answer is no. If I'm doing a weekend backpack trip, just 3 days versus 3 weeks or 3 months, I would pack the exact same thing. What I do vary is more climate related or temperature related. You know, maybe I'll have different layers or a different sleeping bag if it's colder or warmer. So that's about it for my update. I just want to close with a thank you to all the trail angels that have helped me out along the way. I think I'm up to about $450 of trail angel value that I'm going to pay forward to the Boys and Girls Clubs of Wisconsin. So thanks so much. See you on the trail.